If you think the solution to your pipeline problem is hiring more sales reps or blowing through more ad spend or scaling your automated email campaigns, spray and pray. I'm about to blow your mind. I used to be in your shoes, spending literally all day manually researching prospects, copy pasting in Google Sheets, praying that if I sent enough personalized emails, I'd finally hit my pipeline targets. And instead, I'd wake up to another really low reply rate and a bunch more unsubscribes from prospects I spent all day researching. But after closing over $2 million with cold outbound and spending many more all-nighters than I'd care to admit in Google Sheets, I discovered a new tool that changed my entire life. Clay. That night, I stayed up all night in my office building my first clay table. I was obsessed. I couldn't put it down. I fell asleep in the office, and in the morning, I implemented it, and right then, everything changed. Our SDR team went from booking 3 meetings a week to 15. Nothing changed. Same market, same team, just better data. I posted the results on LinkedIn and it started blowing up. I had people coming out of the woodworks asking how we did it. Sales leaders, RevOps leaders, heads of growth, marketing leaders. So I started helping these companies do the same thing, implementing Clay, and the results kept coming in. You may have heard of Sendoso. We helped them generate millions of dollars in pipeline in our first few months working together, and many other B2B SaaS companies like them. Another company cut their team's prospecting time down by 80%. And 2 years ago, I was even invited to Clay's office back when they only had 30 employees because they wanted to meet the power user who built these insane workflows. So I thought, why not just package everything I've learned into a done-for-you system? And over the course of the last 2 years, I've helped dozens and dozens of B2B SaaS companies turn their CRM from a liability into a growth engine. Some are now running entirely on the list we've built, and some fired their data vendors and saved over $50,000 a year. So you're probably asking, what makes Sculpted different from all of the other Clay agencies and RevOps agencies out there? For starters, we focus exclusively on Clay for CRM. We know what account objects are and fields and output values and data types and override rules and duplicates. No spammy outbound, no lead gen bros. We are a Clay for CRM agency through and through. That's all we focus on. Second, I've also personally generated millions of dollars in closed revenue for myself and my clients and prime employers across roles in sales, marketing, and revenue operations. I actually get go-to-market, and I have the track record to prove it. Lastly, I've been a Clay expert since before it was cool. I've been posting about Clay and using Clay for over 2 years, and I was one of the first Clay agencies on the market. We have the Clay First 100 badge to prove it. Unlike all the other Clay bros who just took a course and called themselves Clay experts and GTM engineers who actually don't get go-to-market and may waste your Clay budget, I both understand Clay deeply and have the actual practical experience to implement it in your business successfully. I already have all the Clay templates you need to turn the system on and start using it quickly. Job change tracking workflows, automated prospecting for sales reps, all the accounting contacts you need scored and qualified in your CRM with validated contact information, all within 30 days, quick, easy, and painless. I had a client come to me with 200,000 accounts in Salesforce with no idea who to go after, and their 20-person sales team was starving. Within a month, we enriched the entire list and surfaced the top 50,000 verified tier 1 qualified accounts with the best tier 1 contacts there, with verified emails and mobiles, and their sales team was off to the races. Over a third of their pipeline from the next quarter came from these tier 1 accounts. But that's not even the best part. If you're tired of paying for multiple expensive legacy data vendors that don't even do a good job, Clay replaces all of them. Zoom at 30K, gone. Apollo for 15 grand, see ya. One Clay setup does it all, and it's actually accurate. But Jacob, this sounds really expensive. Let's do some RevOps math. My implementation usually costs around $15,000 to $20,000. Let's say your 5-person SDR team spends half their day manually researching prospects instead of selling. That's over $150,000 in salary costs wasted in Google Sheets. And if Clay helps your reps book just 2 more meetings per month per rep, at your average deal size, that's an extra, actually, you know your numbers, you do the math. And just like the last magic bullet that you bought last year that didn't deliver, if you're not happy for any reason, you get your money back. No questions asked. 1, because I've never actually had to give the money back. And 2, I only work with companies that I know I can help. I'm booked out for the next month or so, but my waitlist is open to see if we're a fit. Hit the link to book a time and I'll show you how I can turn a stale list of tens of thousands of records into a golden dream target account list for your sales team. And if you know any other B2B SaaS leaders who are drowning in bad data, send them my way. Because unlike your CRM duplicates, I promise there's only one of me and I can only take on so many clients at once.